Alright. Let's get a microphone over here. And let's check our audio. Turn that off for me. Oh, yeah. Oh. Come on, song. Beautiful. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I can kill that and turn that back on for me. So I can hear them bumping beats. Switch that over to live chat. OBS is happy. Camera's happy. We got our game. Hello, my friends. How's it going? Siphon Filter. The Omega Strain. Retro Achievement Development. Let's do this. Lots. So much has happened since my last stream. This is like right in my way. Can you go over here? Thank you. All right. So much has happened. I have discovered so many things. Hold on. What? Yeah, that's fine. And that's spam. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, what have we got? I have got so much. Where do I start? I don't even know. Right, so let's just recap what I found so far. Some of it, if you've watched the previous streams, you'll know this. Some of it is all new. We have a static address for our player. This gives us things like our current health. It also gives us our inventory, which includes all of our weapons. We have the type of the weapon, its current ammo, and its ammo remaining for every inventory slot. We also have a static reference to the level object, which means we have the mission timer. So we can now implement achievements for things like par times. This also gives us, we also have a static pointer to the player stats object, which gives us the stats for all of, not that, well, that, but, wait, this, yes. It gives me all of these stats, the stats that drive all of those things, and all of these stats. We have all of that. I discovered a few new values in this. Let me jump to them here. Player stats object. There are a few new ones in here. First person hits. Where is it? Cumulative collateral. Oh, right. Yes. So, these are the new ones here. I identified the stat that tracks how many solo pars you've gotten. We already had how many team pars you've gotten. Cumulative deathless and cumulative collateral free. Now what those are is if we go over and look at the level statistics. Let me jump over to a different save state here. This one will be better. Let's jump in here. So you can see on some of these, If you beat it with no collateral damage, or if you beat it with no deaths, you get a blue 0. The game actually keeps track of how many missions you have gotten. Your best completion has 0 deaths on, and how many games your best completion has has 0 collateral damage. This earpiece is always messing up. Okay. So the game actually keeps track of that, and this resets. This value here is the cumulative collateral damage, and this resets every time you enter or leave a level. It took me a long time to figure that out. So originally I was calling this like lifetime team pars, but that's not entirely accurate. All it's doing is it's looping over this list to see which ones have you beaten the team par time on. So this value can never be more than 17, because there's only 17 levels in this list. So lifetime wasn't really accurate, because if you beat the same level twice, you would expect that to count as 2 lifetime pars. But it doesn't. It only counts as 1 because it's the same level. So, I have that, and then we have our normal stats here that we already had. This value here is the number of missions that are in the game. And it says 12, but 12 of course is hex. Hex 12 is decimal 18, which you'll notice here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. But wait, training is not included on that list. 18 missions. Right. So then we have our mission stats table. I'll come back to these in a moment. We have our mission stats table. This is specifically all of this information. So we can base any achievements on anything that's on this table, which is pretty awesome. Let's see. I found a little bit of stuff here. I have a static reference to a little bit of stuff here that is related to the equipment screen. So if I jump in here, let's see, can I? Oh, right. Yeah. So if you look up here in the bookmark thing, bookmarker. If we look at like my current back weapon, I have none currently. If I switch this to M16, you can see now I have this, and it's the MF16 is the internal name. Beretta AUG9, and back to none. So kind of what weapons you equip here, it looks like the way this works is that when you go to start a level, it creates the player, and it gives the player kind of a skeleton loadout. So you really have the 92F, and that's it. This screen, you then pick your equipment, and then when you say finished, and it actually goes into the level, it takes whatever you select here and copies it to the player. So you'll see this screen work kind of weird. Like you can see here, like let's pick the AU mod SMG AUG9. Let's go ahead and do a 92F, and let's say the Biz9 auxiliary. So you can see those are all set here. Now if I go up to equip though, like look at the current back weapon. Right now it's the AUG9, but if I select that, it clears it out because it put it in my hand instead. So like your hand is a separate slot, and it like swaps them. It's a little strange. I think this has to do with how containers work during the game and things, but I'm not sure if this is useful for anything, but I do have a static pointer to it, so if we do need it for something, we can use it. Right. This is kind of right, but also kind of wrong. I'll get to this in a minute. All of this stuff here, all of these low numbers are Zeus file tracking, I figured out. I don't quite have a static reference to this yet. Do I? Zeus, wait, where is this? A81. Oh, I do have a static reference to this. Yeah. So this is coming off of our player stats object, I think. Yeah. So I have a static reference to the Zeus file tracking. And so here you can see, like, if we look here at Carthage 1, right? I come in here, I look at the Zeus files, and we look at news reports. And this is number 1, it's new. Let's go ahead and click through these. And you can see news reports is now fully read. Well, that's tracked right here. If I set this to 0, hey, now it's flashing again because this one's new. If I make, I think this one's 0, now it's locked. So, the way this is laid out seems to be very strange. Like, the first byte represents the lock for this one, and the 4th byte represents whether it's been read or not. So, damn, my ear itches. So I'm not sure how that works exactly right now, but I can confirm that all of this stuff, all of these values here are Zeus file tracking for all the different pages, whether they are unlocked or not, and whether they are read or not. So that I will need to dig into at some point. We're not going to do that now, but we know where that is, which is good. What else did I find? So I found the Zeus file stuff. I found this. This is a static pointer. I don't remember what this is in relation to. It's static. So I noted that. I think I was trying to find the objective tracking, which I think I've made progress on. I'll get to that in a moment here. Right. Let's talk about that now, actually. I think all this stuff here is objective tracking. Because if I go in here, no, how do I do this? Let me switch to a different save state. So this is a brand new save state, nothing unlocked. If I come in here, and let's just speed this up. So you can see I have a 92F and a Sunjack unlocked, which is what you're given from the start of the game. Nothing fancy here. Go ahead and quit out of that. Now, if I set that to FF, and I jump in here, hey, we have a combat shotgun and a G17. And I can do that with all of these, and I think it's the full next line and the first 4 of the line after that. Look at that, look at all them things. Not grenades or melee, which is interesting because we're missing the EPDD, we're missing the Dormagen. So not grenades or melee, but all this stuff is unlocked now. But I don't think it's just weapon unlocks, because as you can see, what? All the levels are unlocked now. What happened? I think these values here are all, if we go into like medals, I think these are actually objectives. I think this is all objective tracking. And this is what I'm playing with now, and this is what we're going to dig more into today on this stream. But like if I jump back here, and I have, actually these bookmarks are kind of acting a little weird. If I think if I look in here and I look at, I set this to 1. Is this, did something get set because of that? Don't remember. I feel like something did. Yeah, there, replace bow data gear. You see that? If I set this to 0 when we look at it, it's not set. If I set it to 1 and we look at it, it's completed. So this seems to be that. I mean, it's unlocking weapons by completing the awards, by meeting all of the requirements for the individual awards. And so that's what's unlocking these. So we haven't found the actual weapon unlock code that's tracking whether weapons are unlocked or not, but we have found the ability to track the objectives that unlock the weapons. Now this led me to these here, which are these medals. And this is what I was digging into earlier today. So if we take a look at one of these, let's look at the Carthage one. Which one of these is the Carthage one? This one is. So you can see there are 4 objectives. Each of these is represented by a byte. A value of 0 means that it's classified. A value of 1 means that it's visible. And a value of 2 means that it's completed. And so if I were to set this to say 0, 1, 1, 2, this first one will be classified, the next 2 will be visible, and the third one and the last one will be completed. There you go. So let's come back here. So I was just going through and trying to document these out because this is clearly a table of some kind that it has this data here. There's other data bits here too. There's a pointer of some kind here. And there's these other values in here that I'm still trying to understand what this means, how this is laid out. So like here's the Carthage Exemplary Service Tribute. Here's Stone's Medal of Courage. Here's the Agency Medal of Valor. Here's the Medal of Distinction. But now you can see this is like every other line, but that doesn't seem to hold true for the next one. The next one has 3. Unless that's this somehow. No. See, this seems to be something else. I'm not sure what this is. And so where is this one? I'm not sure. I've identified a couple others. Here's the Homeland Security citation all the way down here. So I don't know if maybe this number is like an index, like it's an order for the list. Maybe there's a like a linked list type thing going in here. You can see this one is pointing to A7FD70, which is 2 lines up. So maybe it's pointing to the next entry. I'm not sure. So that's what I'm currently trying to unravel, and I do not have static references to any of this yet. I suspect we're going to find a static reference off of the mission stats table, but we will get there. We will get there. The other thing I found is way up here, and again, I don't have a static reference to this yet, is the player XYZ position. So I'm able to move the player around by changing these values. They seem to be kind of fiddly, and the game when I mess with those in Dr. Muto moves wherever they are, and if I lock them, he stays in place. Pretty straightforward, exactly what you would expect. Here they don't quite work that way. Like, it seems like although it mostly works that way, there are times when it ignores those values. Like if I roll, I can still roll around. So it seems like it uses a different value for position while you're rolling. And I've had scenarios where I can still like pop up. Like if I try to climb something while my position's frozen, I pop up into the air, which is super weird. So there's weird stuff going on with that. But we can dig into that more if we need to. So where was I? Let's jump back to these medals. So I'm kind of trying to go through and identify where each of these medals are. So I've got bookmarks for them here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 of them. Okay, this one looks like it's 2. Maybe this one? It sure is. Okay, so we're going to say this one is medals, Mossad, friend to peace medal, 2 bytes. Okay, this one's big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, potentially. Whoops, no, stay in medals for now. This one needs 3. Is that here? Let's try that. Yep, okay. So this is medals, Ellison Warner Award, 3 bytes. Okay. Alima's Unicorn Charm is also 3 bytes. Is that here? No. I don't really see it. Maybe it's... no. Okay. I should note down these in order. So this is like 1 Medal of Distinction Agency Medal of Valor is 2. Stone's Medal of Courage is 3. Right now I'm just using this as a notepad to keep track of them. I guess I could use my actual notepad. Carthage is 4. Homeland Security is 5. Ellison Warner is 6. South African Freedom Medal 6, 7, 8, 9. It's number 9. Golden Cross. 13. And Mossad Friend is 14. Okay. Okay, so we are missing Alima's Unicorn Charm and the Republic of Korea Service Award. This one needs 4. I think I saw one with 4 missing here somewhere. This one. Is that it? No. That one needs 5. That one needs 5. That one needs 4. Okay. What about this one? No. All right, hold on. Let's see. I don't know. I can't see any pattern for how these are repeating. Let's try this one. No. 5, 5. That one has a bunch. Oh, that's the Golden Cross. We've already found that one. How about this one? There we go. That's it. Right there. Okay. So this is 6, 7, number 8. Republic of Korea Service Award. 4 bytes? Yeah. 4 bytes. Okay. How about this one? This one... Let me reset. Just in case I modified one and forgot to put it back. Don't want to confuse myself. Okay, here's 3, I think. That one has 4. Oh, wait. This one has 4, but 1 is already available. Maybe that's throwing me off. Here we go. How about this one? No? 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 Really? No. Oh. Interesting. Look at that. So Order of the Golden Dragon, at least where it currently is. 2, 2, 2. Yep. 2. Actually has space for 1, 2, 3, 4 more, at least 4 more objectives, it seems. That's interesting. Okay, which one is this? Golden Cross, this is number 12. Medals, Kinshi, Kunsho, Order of the Golden Dragon, and this is 4 bytes. So what is this? Actually, let's see if this is something. Oh, these back. There we go. No. Now this one's also interesting because this one actually has a requirement to earn one of the other medals. Whoops. 1, 0. Okay. Let's see. Which other ones are we missing? We're missing numbers 7, 10, and 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're missing this one. 7, 10, and 11. Okay, how about this one? It has 5. It has at least 5. Do any of these seem to have enough slots for that? Not obviously. Alright, let's just set that. The problem is I don't really understand what this information is. Oh, wait, there. There, we found it. Yes, that's it. There it is. That's the Great Lakes Service Medal. That's number 11. Medals. Great Lakes Service Medal. 5 bytes. Excellent. Okay. The problem is I don't really understand the layout of this data, so I'm kind of just probing around and hoping I get lucky, unfortunately. Let's see, we need this one, which only has 2. And we still need this one, which needs 3. Are those the only 2 we're missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's 7. 8, 9. No. 8, 9. We're missing these 2. Didn't I just find this one? Oh, it's earlier. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing Carcadon. 8, 9. We're missing number 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're missing this one, which needs 5. Okay. And they're all classified, huh? Wait, is this it here? That's it? Beautiful. This is number 10. Medals. President's Official Liberty Award. 5 bytes. Excellent. Okay. So we're just missing Carcadon. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait a minute. We found Mossad Friend to Peace Medal, right? That's number 14. That's here. Yeah. So if I set that to 2, yep, okay. Okay, so we just need number 7. And this one. So number 7 has 3. And they're all classified right now. Where are you? Let's see, let's scatter some of these around. Two. Nothing yet. Oh, here. That one. And oh, I bet it's this one. Yep, there it is. It's this one, right? No! Wait, what? Wait! It's this one? Holy crap! I was not expecting that. Look at that! There's enough room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more, at least 5 more objectives. Maybe even as many as 9 more objectives to this one. That's crazy. Okay. This one's number 7. Metals. Carcadon, Alima's Unicorn Charm. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And there's 15 of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the only one we haven't found. And it's only 1. And it is a 1. It's already visible. Not that one. Not that one. No. What do you think? Let's just start setting a bunch of this stuff to 0 and see if anything triggers it. No, nothing yet. Do you want to make the game crash? Because this is how you make the game crash. It's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff up there. That seems to be a distinctly different set of data, though. This also seems to be a distinctly different set of data. Doesn't seem to be any of these. Alright. Let's get a little more intrusive, shall we? Just knock all this junk out. Nope, nothing yet. Let's keep going. I want to get rid of those. Let's get rid of that. Nope. Keep going. We're just going to blow all this stuff away until we see something change. Nope. Not there. Okay. Next. I don't think it's any of these. Okay. Alright. Nothing yet. It's possible this one is tracked entirely differently from everything else so far. But we'll see. Alright, let me just get rid of all this stuff. Just blow it up! Yeah, nothing yet. Oh. How's your evening going? Enjoying it, I hope? Nothing yet. Do we start blowing away? Like, this all looks like something totally different. Which implies that what we're looking for is further up. But see, this also all looks very different. Let's... Okay. Nope. All right. This is... Let's go a little nuclear. We'll clear out another batch above and another batch below. And if that still doesn't trigger it, we'll move on. I have no idea what I'm deleting. This could make things go very poorly for us, but... No. Alright, let's start here. See, I see pointers. I see other pointers in here, so I'm a little wary about this, but it's fine. Nope, nothing on that side. This has all been deleted. Let's come back down here and start deleting a bunch of stuff on this side. I don't think it's here. I think this one's treated differently. Okay. And the verdict? Nope. Okay. Let's undo all that nonsense. Now, there's still other things here, right? There's these that we need to track. I haven't the faintest idea where these are. So... do we try to find a static pointer to the metals requirements? And I don't understand the relationship between these and the unlock block here. Because you can see if I do this, if I set all this stuff, and I can actually go a little overboard, and I'm going to set all of this, and you'll see when I start a level, half of it zeroes out right away. I've also noticed when I complete a level legitimately, this stuff gets populated to be the same as this, but then clears out. So this almost feels like this block is like a from last mission, unlocks from last mission or something, or like this is the current unlocks, this is the new unlocks, and then it like diffs them to see what's new, maybe? I'm not sure. It feels like it's something like that. So you can see we have all this stuff, but now what I can do is I can quit out. And if I zero all this out, you can see all the levels are unlocked and everything now. And I go back in. All this stuff is still here, which is strange. Even though this is back to the way it was. But if you go and look at these metal definitions, now you can see it's because when the level loads, while those flags are set, all of the flags here that track the metals are also set. So it's almost like it's tracking it in two places, and I think it's because it's a different unlock, but I'm not sure what the relationship is yet. So, okay, so I have all these objectives dealios. Let's see. Protect the CHA officers. Let's see if we can find a static reference to these. Where's my Carthage? That's an easy one to do. Carthage Exemplary Service Tribute, 4 bytes. Okay. So this first one represents this first bullet. So what we can do is we can come over to our debugger and let me delete all these. We're going to put in a new breakpoint for A7FC90. Rate change 1 byte. Okay. Now let's play the level. Let me unfreeze these while we're loading. Okay. Only the stuff we normally have unlocked. Ugh, excuse me. Okay, let's jump in here. And we're going to give ourselves infinite health and infinite pistol ammo. Woo! Hold on. I forgot I had turbo turned on. Let's turn that off. No! Stop shooting the officer. I need to save him. No! You walked in front of my gun! It wasn't my fault! Oh my god. Look, shoot me as much as you want, but I still hold that it was your fault. Jerk. All right. So let's see. I had a cool thing while we're working our way through this. I had a cool thing happen yesterday. One of the guys over on the Siphon Filter Online Discord reached out to me in the comments on one of the previous streams. And was asking me about the set we're building here and offered to help with any of the code stuff or art stuff that I might need. And that was super helpful. He provided a text file with a whole bunch of achievement ideas. I looked through it. There was some really good stuff in there. So I'll be working with the folks over there to make this set really something special. I'm super excited. Alright. So So get these guys. Actually, why am I fighting these guys? I don't need to fight these guys. I got the water sample. Let's get out of here. Right? I got the water sample. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need to do that. I don't need to kill everything. As badly as I want to, I don't need to. Alright. So we just need to beat the mission while protecting the CHA officers. And then what will happen is that objective will be complete. The game does not consider it complete until you beat the level. It might work if you exit the level early. I don't know. Did I miss the... No, I think I'm good. Wait, stop it. Okay. It might work if I exit early as long as I've beaten the achievement, but it's fine. We can just beat it, and then wait! Stop standing in front of my gun! Oh my god. But we'll just go ahead and beat the level just to be sure. And then what'll happen, the game will mark that objective complete, and we should hit our breakpoint, and then we can start tracing the tracing it back. Hopefully there will be a static pointer relatively quickly, or a pointer that we've already found. If it comes back to the level or to the player stats object, anything like that, we can work with that. I can also show off one of the tools that I've been using to figure out these disassemblies, or to figure out how to trace this stuff. I've used a different decompiler called Ghidra, and that helps give a little bit better of a view into like what the code actually is doing in kind of a higher level sense, instead of just looking at the assembly code. I don't have a window set up for that, but I can show what that looks like. It's okay. We got CHA officer saved, so we can move on. It's of mixed use. I haven't found it terribly useful for actually figuring out the logic, but it can help a little bit to be able to tell, like, if a particular offset is actually an index into an array versus just being an arbitrary offset. It's helped a little bit with that. So it hasn't really helped me trace things, but it has helped me understand what I'm seeing, what I'm already seeing a little bit better. Oh, I remember when I was identifying the mission timer logic, which we do have now. I was messing around on Carthage 2. Carthage 2 starts with a timer. You have to kill the 3 guys that are carrying viral containers before the timer runs out. I think it gives you 5 minutes or so. It was interesting. I found the mission timer and I was able to freeze it, but it seems like the requirement, and that freezes the countdown on the screen. But after 5 minutes, the mission still failed. So it seems like there's actually 2 separate timers. One for failing the mission, and one to display the on-screen timer. It surprised me that those were different. So another thing to think about as we're moving through here is what kinds of leaderboards we would like to see. Hey, Caballero, how are you doing? How's your evening going? All right. Wait, did I? Yes, I got all the work samples. Okay, cool. All right. So. I wonder when. So I know this game was released in 2004. I wonder when GTA 3 was released. Obviously, it was also PS2. I feel like it was earlier than this. But yeah, now that you mention it, I can definitely see similarities. A little bit. Obviously, this is a very different kind of game, but you can still blow up cars. All right. Let's see. We completed the objective, so now, right? We saved all the CH agents. Yes. Okay, so now we just have to go get Proust. And then 2001. Okay. I thought it was closer to release than this was. All right. So we get Proust. That'll end the mission. And then we'll hit our breakpoint. Ah! I'm not going the right way. Shoot. Ah! Okay. All right. So then we'll end the mission. It'll hit our breakpoint. And then we'll see what we can see. Oh yeah. It gets even crazier later when you can get the headshot lock. And then you can run past guys and auto-target their head. And it's a guaranteed hit every time. All right, where are you? Come out here. Get there. Okay. All right. There's our breakpoint. So let's jump over to our debugger. Let's see what we've got. So V0, A7FC90, that's our point here. We're gonna set that equal to V1. V1 is 2. That's completed the objective. So that looks good. So where does V0 come from? V0 is not 0, so that didn't happen. Let's see, V0. Here's a V0. That's setting V0 equal. Oh, no, we're outside the function. We don't want to go above this point. Okay. Okay, so it looks like it either came from in here or it came from above. Let's step out. Wow, there is nothing here, is there? Okay, V0 came from A0 plus 4. What is A0? That's not right. Oh, shoot. I should have bookmarked the... I should have created a save state before I completed the mission. Are you hacking the game? Kind of. We are making achievements for the game. So I am working on, if I jump over to, do I have a browser window? I did. Did I get rid of it? No, it's here. It's just not working. Yeah, let's do this. And I can swoosh over here. So this is RetroAchievements. If I jump over to a different game, let's jump over to Old Towers. Old Towers here is a Sega Genesis game. And the way this works is I can program achievements to look at memory addresses. Exactly like Steam achievements, yes. I can look at them, I can look at the game's memory while it's running, and if I can detect things happening, then I can award achievements. And there are many emulators that have built-in support for this. So if you're playing on RetroArch, if you're playing on I'm certain like ZSNES and all those have it. In this case, PCSX2 has it. They all have built-in support for achievements. You can turn that on, and it will plug into this platform, and you can earn all these achievements from it. This whole thing though is kind of community driven. So if we look at like PS2 here, you see all of these games have achievements, but there are many games that don't. None of these games have achievements. And somehow Siphon Filter does not have, or Omega Strain does not have achievements. So that's what I'm doing. I am trying to right now I'm doing RAM digging, which is I'm digging into the memory for the game while it's running to see how things work, to see what we can detect and where all the flags are. And then the next phase, after I've done that and I understand how all that stuff works, is that I can actually program achievements for it. And then that set can be released to everybody, and then everybody can now play Omega Strain with achievements. So that's the goal. Goes on this one. I think that's the right one. So swoosh back over here. So that's what I'm doing. And what that looks like is all this mess. We have this window over here. Exactly. So this one over here has the current memory in the game. This panel up here has my bookmarks of all of the kind of useful things that I've already found. This panel down here has my code notes, which is pretty similar to the bookmarks, but is like everything I've found. And then what else do I have on the screen there? I have a little notepad here just for me to keep notes, and the debugger, which is like the actual code of the game. As the game is running, this is what's actually happening. So I'm walking through here and trying to understand, okay, right now what I'm trying to find is when you complete an objective, how does the game know that that objective has been completed? And so that's what we're looking at right here is I set a breakpoint on this address here, because I know that this value represents one of the objectives. If this value is a 0, then the objective is hidden. If it's a 1, then it's unhidden. And if it's a 2, then it's been completed. So, and the objective that this one represents is protect the CHA officers in Carthage 1. So it was a value of 1, and I put a breakpoint to say when this value changes, stop everything and look at the code. And so that's what's happening right now, is it's about to change that. And so now we're in here and we're looking at the code, and I'm following the code backwards from that point to try and understand how it got here. How did it know that this was the right place to go to find what it's looking for? It's a little tedious sometimes, but this is where the magic happens, because if I can figure that out, then later I can make an achievement that uses that information, and I can have an achievement for protecting the CHA officers, or for doing all of the objectives in Carthage 1, or something along those lines. And I probably only have to find this once, and whatever I find will probably apply to all of these other objectives as well. So that's the process. It literally is a foreign language. This, trying to decipher this, it's a lot. There's actually, if I jump back over to the browser, there's actually, wait, where's my browser? There's my browser. If I jump back over here, there is actually a whole manual, the EE Core Instruction Set Manual. This is your language guide. This tells you what everything means. So if I want to know what JAL means in this language, I can look here. Oh, it's jump and link, and here's what it looks like, and here's what it means, and it's so much. It is so much. And so you just kind of poke at it, and you start to see patterns. And you start to see things that work the same way in places. Like here, I can tell you this one right here is add 0 to 2 and store that in A1. Why is that an add and not just why is it adding to 0 and not just putting it there? I don't know. But that's what they do all over the place. And so now, just from looking it up in that guide, in that language manual, and seeing it a whole bunch, now I just kind of know, like, that's what that does. Luckily, this is not... So, one of the awesome things about RetroAchievements, like I said, is that it's community driven. If anyone wants to make a set for a game, anyone can join and be a developer. It is so awesome the way they've got it set up. You don't start here. This is advanced stuff that they do not expect you to know how to do. This is probably the reason why this game does not have a set yet, because you have to deal with this nonsense. It starts much, much simpler than this. Yeah, no, this mess will be my third set that I'm making. The first set I made was for Old Towers, the Genesis game I showed. That was super easy. That was way easier than all this nonsense. And then my second set I just finished was for Dr. Muto. Also a PS2 game. That one was a little harder, but honestly still pretty easy. It was very nice to me. PS2 games can be really easy to deal with or really difficult to deal with. Dr. Muto for a PS2 game was very easy to deal with. Siphon filter, way on the other side of the scale. This is nasty. And it's a very, very slow progress. It's exciting when it all comes together, but it's slow. It's slow. I've been working on this for probably a week or two now. And I hardly have anything. I'm not even close to being able to make the achievements that I want to make. You know, because I'm going to want to do things like if you have your taser, you can use the taser to light people on fire. So I'm going to want an achievement for that. I have no idea where I would even start for that. I can tell if the player has the taser equipped. I don't know how to tell if they've shot it. I don't know how to tell if it's connected to an enemy. I don't know how to tell if the enemy has burst into flames. I may not even be able to tell that. It is entirely possible that there is no way for me to detect that just because of the way the system works. But we're gonna try. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what I learn. What was I doing? I got lost. Right. It was loading from A0, but A0 is 0, so this is not right. Which means it's changed since. I really wish I had set a breakpoint. I'm gonna have to play through it again. Ah! Okay, it's fine. Actually, what would be really nice... All right, hold on. Let's reset that. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing that, because I think it'll be a little more interesting, let's do this. So I have two save states that I've been keeping track of here. I have my save state 2, which is a brand new game. I just started. The game has loaded up. Nothing is unlocked. I haven't viewed anything. It's totally pristine. And then I have save state 1, where I haven't really done anything specific. This is just kind of casually, I've been playing through all the levels to get everything unlocked so that I can jump in and poke at the things I need to poke at. Let's play some of these levels. Let's do that. Hold on. Can I... What is this scene doing? It's using recorded source. What's recorded source doing? Game capture? Capture specific window? No. Yeah. I have no idea. Let's try that one. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, that'll work. Let's do this. Except I don't need that, and I don't need the window capture. Yeah, yeah. Swoosh. There we go. Let me see. I think if I do that and this, think that should be game audio, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, I'm gonna want to watch that later. Nope, 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 not that. Let's see. Go in here. Go in here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's just play some Siphon Filter. With the caveat that we are cheating a little bit. All right. So we're going to take one of these. And actually, like, if I was doing this legitimately, then I would equip the 300. Let's see. And if I was doing this legitimately, then I would, like, this would be a stealth mission.
Your disguise will work only so long as you keep your distance from Korsh's men. Objectives are outlined in your, how do you call it, PDA. Find some credentials and move quickly.
Hello.
We don't have much time to set up the ambush before Yoshenko arrives.
I have no memory of this. And I was saying, like, back in the day, so the game came out in 2004. I probably got it around then, honestly. 04, 05. This game was my jam. I played it all the time. I knew every level inside and out. Our patch is not allowed. I wrote a guide that's on GameFAQs, giving strategies for speedruns for every single level, except one. I will defeat Chechnya sooner or later. We will get to it. Pardon me, what? These days, I remember none of this. I have zero memory of any of this. I remember Carthage 1. I remembered Carthage 3. I remember the things that happened in Belarus 1 and 2, but not like the layouts of the maps, not at all. And I have no clue where I'm going or what I'm doing here. I remember Yemen 2, because Yemen 2, you're like on the balcony and it's a sniper mission. Are there doors here? Like, where am I supposed to go? Where's my stuff? I was just gonna turn on infinite health and just like shoot all this up, but no. Nope, this only release of this was the 2004 original. I don't think it even had, I don't know if it's even on I wonder if it's on the PlayStation Store these days. I have no idea. There were a couple sequels, a couple direct sequels that used kind of the same engine. Logan's Run and Dark Shadow, I think the other one's called. But those were both PSP games. I think they were released on PS2, but I've never actually played either of those. All right, what am I supposed to be doing? Eliminate the VIP. Oh, right. Where'd he go? Now I'm starting to remember. Normally when you get here, you have the neck snap ability from Italy, but I haven't done Italy because I haven't unlocked it yet. Okay, hold on. Let's freeze my health so I have infinite health. So if I really mess this up, it'll be okay. Shank! Shank! That is not how that was supposed to work. I was supposed to grab him and do a stealth kill. No! Oh no! Everything's falling apart. Come here. Come here. I need your gun. This is not the way I wanted this to go down. Oh my god. Everything's horrible. Would you stop moving? My melee range isn't that good. Oh my god. Give me your gun. Thank you, finally. Okay. Okay, here we go. Back, current ammo, freeze. Okay. All right, now we can start making stuff happen here. Okay. It would help if I had any idea where I was going. Okay. He looks like someone important. Okay, course eliminated. That's good. Now, there's an uplink up there that you're supposed to destroy. I think that's a team objective? Wait, what? Okay. Let's see, not that it matters, since I have infinite ammo anyway, but let's just do that. Getting S-Kite in Skyrim, but my cheat skill... Be having access to council coins. Yeah. Try to get to Korsh's office. See, now, what I could do, what I would ideally do, is I could set some, breakpoints and try to find that timer. And then I could freeze the timer and take as long to do this as I wanted. That is something we will have to do at some point. Hey, Pandutney, how's it going? Do I interact with this? Do I blow this up? Gotcha. Okay. Okay, you have a gate key. That sounds important. Okay. There's totally a path here. It says there's a path here. It's fine. Okay. Maybe the uplink isn't a team objective. I am probably going to fail this. comm equipment, comm equipment. Let's go there. You get there from the opposite side, there's a hidden jump you can make upward. Okay. I was just saying, like, there was a time when I knew all of these maps like the back of my hand. I could do them in my sleep. That time was many, many years ago. Now, I have no clue what I'm doing. Wait, I was here already, though. Oh, wait, gate key. Right, I got the gate key off that guy. Right, I can go this way now. Okay, yes. Yes, they are. Don't worry about it. Okay. What? No, you can't. Okay, that's fine. I'm here for the radio. There we go. Disable the satellite uplink. Disable the satellite uplink. In 20 seconds. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Let's see. There's no way. There is no way! I can't even get over there in 20 seconds. It's fine. That's fine. I can fight. That's one thing I can do. That's one thing I'm very good at. Okay. Now what? Oh, deliver explosives to Zohar. Okay. I can do that. There you go. Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's not like I'm trying to earn any achievements or anything. Don't worry about it. Someday. Do we have to wait? Hear me out. This is what infinite health gets you. Is it? Like, one of them got past me. One of them ran this way. He's like way out there. Whoa. Settle down, Sparky. Like... No. That way. Where are you going? Yo! Oh, that was the guy. Okay. That was a mess. Not killed and stylish. Look at that.
Cobra's earned a new rating. That is the key. All right. Yemen 2.
So again, we're just playing this to get all the levels unlocked. That is the goal here. Which is why we are cheating it up. One thing I found that I discovered, I think this is also a stealth mission. We're not doing that. One of the things I found while I was digging through all this that really surprised me, every level defines what your maximum health is. And it's different on every level, which is really strange. Like this level, my maximum health is 100. But on the last level, it was 250. But on the first level, it was like 150 or 200. It is so bizarre to me that it changes per level. Everyone's favorite mission. Honestly, like, I do remember really enjoying this mission. Not that I remember how to do it. Actually, hold on. You know what I can do? Let's look at my guide. Let's see. Where's my other screen? Here. Let's see what 2009 me said how to do this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that text art. Boy. Let's see. You got all kinds of stuff. I had personal reviews of every weapon. It does. It's super weird. It's super weird. Like Carthage 1, or the training mission and Carthage 1 give you 200 health. Carthage 2 starts you with 100 health. Yemen 1 started me with 250 health. And that's your maximum for each level. It's super weird. I've never seen a game be structured that way. All I can figure is that they're trying to, like, have a little bit of invisible balance. There's a static value for increased health and armor multiplier. Oh, interesting. All right, here we go. Carthage 1, Carthage 3, Belarus, Kyrgyzstan. Not Minsk, that's too far. Here we go, Yemen 2. What did I say? As long as you don't screw up, this mission is easy. How about that? Take a sniper rifle and neck snap or shurikens or knife. Let's see. If you haven't gotten the neck snap yet, go get that first. You'll also need shurikens. If you haven't gotten them, go to Carthage and do knife kills. Begin by just sitting there. This is peak strategy. I don't know what you're talking about. These are the secrets they don't tell you. Just don't screw up. Until the guy starts to walk over to where you are. When he comes close, when he stops, snap his neck, run up the stairs and take out the guard on the balcony. Finally run inside and kill the guard on the balcony. I mean, I can't really do that, but we'll see what happens. We'll start down that road. Let's see. Let's jump back over here. Okay, so it wants me. I have a stun jack. I didn't even bring the knife because I wasn't planning on doing. Well, so much for that. Did I take his gun at least? Yes. Okay. This is an auxiliary. Auxiliary current ammo. Freeze. Well, That strategy was fun while it lasted. Alright, right. There's a thing where, like, I need to jump down here. I think I jump here. And then I can jump in. Yeah. And we're going to open the door lock switch. And I'm going to get all of my weapons. Let's turn this off. There we go. Now I can turn this on. And I can switch to this, which will be much better. Give me my pistol. Okay. There we go. That's better. Now, guess I go back upstairs. What? Well, maybe he shouldn't have been running. I didn't tell him to go.
Cobra managed to not get killed.
Yes, I did. Huh. Well, that counted as beating it. I'm not sure why that counted as beating it exactly, but it did. Works for me. Save. Alright, so now we can get into Japan and Minsk. Again, I have no memories of these. Any percent. Yep. Hey, Yuki. Hey, Leo. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. Let me, hold on. You're telling me secret stuff. Let me jump over here. Not that window. Let's jump back over to this window. What have you got for me? What health do you start with in Tokyo? Looks like 200. 200 in Tokyo. Alright, what have you got for me? 48 A238 FA. Interesting. Ah. Huh. Interesting. Let's see. Let's jump out. Not that one. All right, so here's our R1. Let's jump in here to Carthage. What is this value on Carthage? No. Oh, starting armor. Oh, I have not done anything with detecting armor yet. That very well may be. You are right. Ah. Ah, there's all kinds of stuff here. Okay. Okay. Say starting armor. We're gonna have to trace these back to static pointer values, of course, but okay. Let's see, what other goodies do you have in here for me? Let's see. 48. A1, C8. A1, C8. We've got a 3FC. That is a float, I do believe. 1.5. Ah! 32-bit. See, this is the armor multiplier. Okay. D0, 0. 4-1. It's a D0. Oh, that makes sense. That's right there. Yep. This is going to be health multiplier, huh? 32-bit health multiplier. Okay. I can work with that. Let's see, we got starting armor. Okay, we got 4 EA350. Max active NPC count. Really? Max active NPC count. Really? That can't be true. 4? Come on. That can't be right. There's only 4 NPCs at any given time. No way. No, it just went down. Now it's 3. But there are 3. No, now there's 4 NPCs. Oh no, wait, that guy's already dead. Never mind. Okay. Now there's 3. There's an agent and 2 enemies. He died. Would you look at that? There are indeed 3 NPCs. That is correct. I mean, I've always seen it act that way, but I'm like, there's no way it's that low. It is keeping it down to that amount. That makes sense. Interesting. Okay, but hold on. This end, it has to change like during. I mean, like you just said, it changes on the level, right? It has to change during the level. There is no way that it is always 3 on this level. Although there's only 3 guys right now. No, wait. For just a second there were 4, but it went back. This is blowing my mind.
Okay, that's 1 water sample. We need 4 more.
No. Look at that. They're not spawning on the roof. No, look. Look, there's 4. There's 3 back there and there's 1 right here. So whatever that active count is, it's not 100%. Yeah, it seems like there are... Because this guy came up the stairs, right? So it seems like there are scripted guys might bypass the limit. So there's 3. The guys aren't appearing in the hallway. Holy crap. The 2 guys despawned. The 2 more came in. It is only 3.
You need to get those sample scans updated. You're gonna have to prove yourself.
Okay, wait a minute. No, but these are all scripted, aren't they? These aren't random spawns. And now it's limited to 3 again. Wow! That's crazy! Try it. Oh, you're right. Wait. Oh my god, you're right. I can change this, can't I? Wait a minute. No. No. I mean, this isn't like a great example, but it's the example I've got. It's what I'm in the middle of.
Stop! This is a
Teresa, you completed the field op.
Oh, wait. We're gonna do the tissue sample. I know that area gets limited by this.
Find a scanning station and get Teresa the data she's asking for.
Okay. Gotta get our water samples.
I hope Dr. E appreciates all this work.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, this spot should do. This is a CHA officer area too, so this should be. Look at them all! Oh my god! There's so many guys! They're everywhere! Yuki, you're being too good to me. Come on. There we go. Okay, we got him. You're making this too easy for me. This is some good stuff, though. All right, here we go.
Teresa here. The scan process will take some time to complete.
All right.
Stay alert.
Now, this is one that I always felt like it was arbitrarily limited. Let's see if that's true. Oh, shoot, I forgot to put... Uh-oh, wait, shoot! I forgot to put my, there, that, okay. No! Oh my god! Oh no! I don't have enough bullets! Shoot, wait! No, what's happening? Oh god, I've broken everything! No, unfreeze that. I used the wrong one. Freeze this, set this to like 30. I don't care. Everything's horrible. It's amazing to me that the area with the CHA, oh my god. the area with the CHA officer, it doesn't feel like it having all of the enemies on screen or in the area at once actually doesn't feel that much different than when they were spawning in bit by bit. Except that they're like all there and you see them on the radar. But these other events, like the scanning station, you can tell when there's like 3 more guys. It makes a huge difference. All right, so we got all the samples. Let's go. Okay, so I want to make sure. Well, one, I should set. Okay. Okay, hold on. I need to set. Let's set this back to 3. Okay, so, and this time I want to make sure that I set a save state. I guess it can be after I kill Proust, but before the level ends. That way I can more easily test the objective completion stuff, which is what we're really trying to do here. Okay, switch to this so I can see literally anything. Okay, let's see. Yuki, you said you were using something called PS2 DIS? I need to know more about what that is. Because right now I'm just using, I'm mostly just using the debugger in the memory view here. And every now and again I'll break out Ghidra. And that helps, but it is very slow going. Okay, here we go. Alright. Save state 3. There we go. Bam! Alright. There we go. Do I still have the breakpoint set? I do still have the breakpoint set. Okay. So, let's switch back to this. I'm still on my playlist, right? Yeah, good. So we don't get cleaned. All right. So, where were we? Right, so V0, A7FC 90, V1 is 2. This we know. Where did V0 come from? V0 is coming from up above. So we're going to step out, and here's what I want to do. We're going to put a breakpoint here. Here. And we'll turn off that one. And let's jump back there. Okay. So now, we should see the breakpoint any minute now. There we go. All right. Wow. Even in window mode, you still don't see the overlay. That's annoying. PS2 disc is PS2 disassembler. I will definitely need to find out more about that. Because like I said, Ghidra, it helps a little, but it leaves a lot to be desired. I imagine a PS2 specific tool would be much more helpful. Okay, so A0 here. So V0 is 32F1F0. What? Well, we don't care about V0. V0 is going away. A0 is 1FFEF80. That doesn't sound right. What's out there? That's like way up in scratchpad space. 1FF EF80. 1FF EF80. Oh, my debugger's on top of this window, isn't it? Okay. Okay. A816F0. That's our spot, right? I think that's our spot. That's our objective. A8. A816F0. Actually, that's not it. What is that? A816F0. A816F0. Oh! That's our player stats object. Okay. Okay. So A0 here is a pointer to the player stats object. No, we need +4. Oh, it's the next one. 1FFEF80. 1FFEF80. So it's not this one. This is the player stats object. It's this one. 970210. What is that? It's a table. I can tell you that. Can't tell you what it's a table of. Let's see. Okay, so we have that. We're going to put that in V0, right? 970210. Yep. Okay, that's what we got over here. And then we're going to store V0 onto the stack pointer +1C. Onto the stack pointer +1C. That's weird. Although, I guess it's scratchpad space, so it could be doing anything up there. Oh, here, and then we're gonna load the player stats object into A0. Oh, look at this. It stores V0 onto the stack pointer +1C, and then it pulls it back down into A2. That's weird. But okay. Alright, so now we'll go into here. So this is going to execute this because of the whatever it's called, the delay slot. It's going to set A1 equal to 2. Which makes sense. That's our objective complete. So we're going to jump in here. Okay. We're going to go in here. Good. Do some stuff with the stack. Okay. So A1 is 2. We're going to set S1 to A1. Right? Yep. S1 to A1. We're going to set S0 to A0. Yep. Okay. Makes sense. Now we're going to set A0 to A2. Interesting. 970210. So that's a reference to whatever this is. And then we're going to go in here. What is this? Okay, that's a pass-through function, I think. So we're going to go in there. Okay, do some stack pointer stuff. It's fine. Okay, now we're going to set S0 equal to A0, which is whatever this table is. Let's put a note here. Some kind of objective table. Okay. Branch if S0 is not equal to 0, which it's not. S0 is whatever this table is, so that's fine. So we're going to skip a bunch of stuff. But I think we do this, which is going to set V0 equal to -1. Yep. Okay. A0 is going to be set to the stack pointer plus 40. I think this feels like a loop. Oh, look at this. There's some crazy stuff in here. Wait a minute. That's a static address. Wait, I've seen that address. What is that? I mean, I jumped down a bit, I know, but we're gonna get here. What is that? 56. Hold on. Here. 56 minus 35B8 is 55CA48. Maybe I haven't seen that. 55CA48. 5DAE50. Is this in my notepad or something? This is familiar. Look at that. I've been here before. Not exactly here. I was down here. Oh. Okay. Okay. There's something here. There's something right here. Setting A1 to 0. But like there's all these functions and I don't feel like digging through them all. All right, let me see. Let me do something here. What is this? Let's see. I'm just looking back. This PS2 disc. Open the final release. I'll import the labels from public beta 1. Yuki, if you're still here, I think I'm following what you're saying. I'm looking at the PS2 disc website. Tell me more about the debug symbols. Where can I find those? You said something about public beta 1. Public beta 1 or prototype versions of the game. Is that available somewhere? A quick search only turns up an eBay listing for it. Which is not quite what I'm looking for. All right, here we go. I'm on something called betaarchive.com. I don't know if this is the right thing. It has what claims to be the 2004 prototype. Is that the one you're talking about? There are two betas. One is NTSC, which is 1, and the other is PAL Europe. Let me switch over to this. So this is what I'm looking at right now. Is there a better place to get it? Is it in the Discord? Not it, huh? The March 6th, 2004 prototype. Mega Strain, March 6th, 2004. There's a Hidden Palace entry about it. Okay. Maybe? Oh, yeah, only 2.5 gig. No big deal. It's actually downloading pretty decent. And apply the patch. Is there a patch here somewhere? Apply the patch. What patch? And maybe it's in the download. Okay. Okay. Project Deluge. Okay. Interesting. Ah! Well, that's fine. Alright, well, I am pulling that down, and I'll pull down PS2 discs and see if I can get that up and running. Because, yeah, or if I can pull the symbols into Ghidra, either way. Having something that's a little better than just the raw code would be very, very helpful. But in any case, I have been streaming for over 2 hours, so I think we are going to call this one here. Where's my big screen? Or we can just switch back to the... No. Oh, I need to do this one. Here we go. All right. Yes. Wow, that was a lot of fun. I also provide it in PNAC format so there's less time waste. Doesn't install the patch to match it. Awesome. Yuki, thank you so much. It has been super helpful, and I am sure we will be talking again, either in the Siphon Filter Discord or here, or if you want to drop into my Discord, link is in the description. This is all very exciting. You have shaved weeks off of my digging time, and I really appreciate it. So, all right. Well, my friends, once again, this has been awesome. It has been a lot of fun playing through this, and I am really super happy with the progress we're making. I'm so excited to bring this set out. But with that, I've said it before. If you've enjoyed this, please hit that like button. It helps me out, lets me know you guys are enjoying this, and it helps YouTube to put this content in front of other people who might also enjoy it. And if you want to be notified of any time I go live, make sure you subscribe, notification bell, all that stuff, and link to my Discord in the description. We can chat in between streams there, and you can get notifications when I go live there as well. So, once again, have a very wonderful night, my friends, and I will see you next time.